Trump bans federal funding for gain-of-function research. Good morning, everybody. JT here, Serenity Farms, prepping. Not so fast. Now, the Magites and Q-tards are all goo-goo gaga that Trump banned gain-of-function research. You know, Comrade Fauci and gang. Well, yes and no. As always, there was no outright ban. Okay, so what he actually did was addressed concerns that gain-of-function studies, which enhance pathogen transmissibility and may have contributed to the scamdemic. Trump framed it as a move critical for public health and national security, which leads us to why he didn't ban all of it. Okay, so while banning funding for foreign high-risk studies, the order exempts essential domestic biodefense research. It reflects bipartisan concerns over lab safety and marks a policy shift towards caution in potentially hazardous research. Okay, so in other words, what happened is, once again, either the smartest guy in the room is being really stupid and naive, or he has rhino demtard idiots in his ear telling him that other countries are still going to do it and they're going to make bioweapons just like the U.S. has done for years. Can you say Ukraine and Fort Detrick, where the was produced and then sent to China so they could get away with distributing it and then blame it on China? Okay, so the same, very likely, the same people that did this in 2016 when Trump gifted Big Pharma and Pfizer with $5 billion of your money to push the poison bioweapon jab that has murdered approximately 30 million around the world to date, and almost half to 750,000 here in the U.S. so far, are likely whispering in his ear again, telling them that if all the other countries are doing it, we need to keep doing it. So let's just ban it overseas so that people like China can't do it. When it was us, it was the U.S., the military-industrial complex, and Big Pharma and the Faucis of the world that did it to us. So, once again, stop swallowing the narrative. Gotta read the entire executive order as usual, because U.S.-funded research in pandemic risk have only spent $3.7 million grant when Fauci, who was leading up the NIH, $600,000 were funneled to the WIV for bat research. We all know how it all ended up, and it's going to happen again because Trump didn't really do anything about it. Wake up, kids. That's all I got. JT, signing out.